This is the very first dollhouse I ever worked on, and I got it on Craigslist for $35. There was water damage on the interior. There was there were things that I had to correct, like this tower was misplaced, these windows were crooked, and I had to fix them. And it was all stuff I was very nervous about because this was my first time, but it was a great education, basic education. I changed out that front door because the other one was very narrow and cheap looking, and again, used a saw to do that. And I also painted that checkerboard pattern on the floor. This is the living room. This is maybe my favorite room. The fireplace, it was plastic. It was a gift from my husband, and I painted it so it didn't look plastic anymore. That's miniature Roseville pottery and some paintings. And the sofa is from a miniaturist in Italy, and more Roseville pottery there, and a lovely chair that is no longer made. I wish it was. And a mirror that a reader of my blog sent me, and a Petite Princess chest of drawers. There's the carpet going up the stairs, and this is a lovely vintage, in quotes, French sign. This is the kitchen. The sink unit and the shelf unit were from New England Miniatures. I added the backsplash, and I added that little curtain under the sink. That refrigerator I made out of a wooden box because I couldn't, at that time, no one was making retro-looking refrigerators that looked real. So I just went ahead and did it my own way. Table and chairs in the back are relatively new because I've changed them out from what was there. I made the valance over the window. That is an Aga stove, and that shelf unit I bashed from something else, adding the rail to hang those copper pans from. Here we go. There's something on the floor there. That's good, Claudia. This is the office kind of study, kind of craft room for the owner. I made that chair from a kit, a House of Miniatures kit. I made the unit on the wall from another House of Miniatures kit, and I made the desk. And there you go. This is the den. Those plates on the wall are all have a bird theme. That's what ties them together. That's a Maxfield Parrish print on the back wall. That shelf unit was an unfinished unit that they used to carry at Michael's, and I painted it and wallpapered the back. And there you go. And that chair was I won from a wonderful miniaturist, Casey of Casey's Minis. The bedroom. That bed is from Norma of Norma's Minis. When she heard me say I didn't know what to do or how to find a bed or how to get this kind of a look of a bed, she did it for me, and she did all the bedding too. God bless her. Shoes, macarons, and Jane Austen. Pretty cool. I mean, that makes me personally very happy. That chair is one of the very first things I did. It was very cheap, and I recovered it and painted it. There's another Petite Princess cabinet there with a mirror. Over here's the bathroom. I painted that sink unit and stained the top. And I made that white kind of ice cream parlor chair in the background from a fellow miniaturist's instructions. The toilet and the tub are repainted because they had flowers on them. And this wonderful cupboard is one of the very first things I ever bought. And if you open it up, which I'm not going to do in this, there are towels in there. This is the top of the house. This is Caroline, the owner's little retreat. I'm jiggling those those hanging plants. I got that sink from something else and I bashed it and put it in there and I made the bench. And there's, pots and soil and boots and a skylight that I put in at the top of that little tower. Things that are growing. A little doggy. A wrought iron pot holder. Table and chairs, some lemonade perhaps. Wicker chair and ottoman that I got at Chautauqua Miniatures. They're not in existence anymore. I'm sad. It was a lovely place. There's a hedge going all the way around because that gives Caroline some privacy. And there we go. Thank you so much for coming on the tour.